What's up, everybody? This is Dejan, owner of Tinae's Wealth Management and Credit Consulting, and today's video is about how to remove IC system from your credit report. Now, a number of people have reached out to me in regards to how to remove this account from your credit report, so I really wanted to give people some game on how you can remove these items. But before we dive into that topic, I'd like to ask if you guys could hit the like and subscribe button. I really love that you guys are really staying consistent with watching my video content, and I would love if you guys could keep continuing to support me throughout my movement. And check out my latest book as well, The Essentials of Good Credit. It is available on Amazon, as well as my other books, The Principles of Stock Market Investing and Life Finances and Opportunities. So I would love if you guys could check that out. So let's dive into today's topic. Now, IC Systems is a collection agency that is hired to collect on behalf of, bill collectors. Most of the time, they're like phone bills, medical bills. Sometimes they're dealing with vehicles. They deal with a number of different things. So to challenge IC System, what I usually tell people, what's most effective, just as if it's any other agency, send them a debt validation letter. A debt validation letter is really effective to challenge IC System because what a lot of people don't understand or realize is that they have to follow the same guidelines just like everyone else. Sometimes they're not even legal to collect in your state. As I've always said in all of my videos, make sure you check to be sure they're able to collect in your state. Sometimes they're just sending you letters, but they're not even reporting on your credit. And then there's other times where they're reporting on your credit and they shouldn't be supposed to, because they're not able to collect in your state. You may have moved, any of those type of situations. That's why I always tell people, be sure you're looking at your credit report, especially if you move a lot, because sometimes those states can no longer be able to collect in your state. That's how I got one of my collections removed from IC Systems a long time ago. So I really advise people to, just be sure that you keep looking at your credit, because a lot of places are not able to collect in your state. But IC Systems is still one of the easiest collection agencies to deal with because I haven't seen cases where they've really reached out and sued people, not saying they can't, but just what I've witnessed personally, I haven't seen too much of. I usually tell people to follow the police method with dealing with IC System because let's face it, nobody wants to admit that they owe the debt. And nobody wants to claim that it's their fault. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're dealing with collections. Don't take ownership. Don't claim that you owe the debt. This is the only time and the only place in an industry where you can know that you've done wrong and not own up to it. Now, it's different when it comes back validated and now you're stuck in a position to possibly settle. But at the beginning of this portion, you really wouldn't have to, go out and say, hey, I want to settle this debt, or hey, how do I go about, getting this removed? You really just want to go out and challenge them by either saying that you don't know what this even is, and that'll just straight up force them to validate or prove that you owe the debt. If they can't, the account will get removed fairly quickly. Now, if you're using online software and it comes back validated, which I've seen in a lot of cases, what you want to do is you want to follow up through mail and send a debt validation letter. Now, that's the reason why I always say start off with that validation letter, because I know a lot of people typically start off with Credit Karma or TransUnion or Experian trying to dispute these items. Don't go out and just dispute it for any reason. Go through the paper route. It may take longer, but it's the best route. I always send my letters through certified mail because I know I'm going to get a tracking. And I know if they don't respond to me within 30 days, it's automatically coming off of my credit report. So always follow up with places like IC System through mail, because a lot of times they don't even send you back a response. I promise you, I could show you multiple certified letters where I've sent IC System and they have not even responded back to me or any of my clientele. So I'm telling you, send it through mail. Don't do it through online, because it's easier for them to use their software, find your file, and just say they have it validated for XYZ reason. And keep in mind, if you dispute online, they don't have to submit you validation. That's why I tell people, do it through mail. Stop using the online system. In all cases, it may not be the best. Now, if you're using online systems to dispute medical bills, that's okay, because those are easy to work with. But when you're dealing with things that you screwed up on or had real issues with, follow up through mail. Save yourself the trouble. It may take longer, but it's the best route of getting the full removal. And I can reassure you, if you try this method, it's going to be a lot more effective than disputing through online software. So again, IC Systems is not a hard place to deal with. It's not a It's not an agency that's going to badger you. They're just really going to send you letters through the mail and call you and stuff like that. But if you send a debt validation letter with the cease and desist, they won't even contact you. So keep that in mind when you're dealing with IC. But again, if you guys need help, do not hesitate to reach out to me or a member of my team. My website again, tinaeswm.net. I know I say it a lot throughout the channel, but I really encourage people to reach out that need this type of help from a real professional, certified, have 11 years in this industry. I think I have what it takes to help out a lot of people. So don't be afraid to reach out to me. Check out my latest books on Amazon. I believe it'll help a lot of you guys out, especially business owners that are looking for business credit, that are looking to expand their businesses or just grow personally in life. So thank you to everyone that has watched my video. Again, my content schedule is going to be more on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday base with weekend bonuses. So thank you all to everyone that has taken time to watch my video. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I hope you all have a blessed one.